This is Ralph with 13 Peppers, and today, my friends, we are going to be discussing the super chili. Now, the super chili plant is a beautiful, beautiful plant. This is actually the first year I decided to grow it into a pot, and this is just a small little 7-inch pot, and it's actually come out as a nice little ornamental fruit. Now, the majority of the times I grow this out inside my garden, and these will actually get about 1.5 feet tall and roughly about 1 foot wide. And I'll show up pictures of some of my plants now. They are just prolific with fruits on them too. So this here being in the pot looks like it's a little bit stunted, but being for a 7-inch pot, just being decorative, it actually looks perfect right there. So no complaints from me. Now, this particular pepper is one I actually saw in my local garden shop a few years back. When I say a few years, it's probably 7-8 years ago when I first saw it. And it just had a generic tag with a picture of one of these peppers on here, and it just said super chili. Did not know what that was, so I was like, hey, we'll go ahead, pick it up and try it. And I can tell you that it has an excellent flavor and it has a good bite on there, with the Scoville range units anywhere between 40,000 and 50,000 on the Scoville scale. Now, for heat profile, it is kind of a straight heat. It got a little bit of fruitiness to me in there too, but it's going to pack a little bit bigger punch than a cayenne. Well, at least to me, in the way I've actually seen that. Now, since I've been growing these for years, this is something that I actually dice up and put into my chilies. So I keep some of these diced up in the freezer, so I can just throw this into the chili whenever I want to, or anything else that I'm actually cooking up and I'm cooking for myself, because my family doesn't eat a lot of hot, spicy stuffs. So this is stuff when I make a big batch, and I make a little small batch for myself and add what I want in there to get it some good flavor. So, but with that, that's going to be about it on the actual pepper itself. Beautiful, beautiful pepper. If you can actually find it, because it especially looks really good in ornamentals, and if you want to grow this in like the ground in an ornamental area, this would actually look really nice. Now, they do start out as a green pod. They ripen into a yellow, to an orange, into a nice bright red here. So beautiful, beautiful pepper. Just pulled one of these beautiful pods off the plant, and let's go ahead and open it up. And just to know, if you're going to touch hot peppers, go ahead and wear gloves. It's safer that way. You don't touch your eyes or anything else precious and burn yourself. But if you can open this up here, you can actually see there's a good amount of seeds to fill up all the space inside the pepper. Plus the walls, they have basically like a thin, medium thin thickness, but the placenta itself goes all the way down through the center and everything of the pepper. So that should hold a lot of heat and everything for the pepper. So why these things give such a kick, but beautiful, beautiful pepper inside. Now for heat and taste, let's go ahead and pull one off here. So I was gonna pull one off here. Oop. Oh, be careful, don't break the branch. There we go. So I got a nice, beautiful pod right here. So let's go ahead, drop it. Let's go ahead and give it a taste. I like the initial burst of sweetness as soon as you bite into it. Very, very juicy. The only downside of eating these things raw like this is the amount of seeds, and it becomes very, very chewy on seeds. So, but besides that, you have an excellent flavor. It has a initial sweetness burst, and then you have like a gradual building of heat in your mouth. And with this, it's kind of like an all-around heat, so it's almost like the perfect type that you'd want to put into like a big pot of chili. As you can tell, that's what I mostly use it for. But yeah, not overpowering, but it has, to me, just the perfect burn, so just relax back and just enjoy. So, yeah. The other thing is too, is the burn itself doesn't last too terribly long, because it kind of has a nice gradual upswing. Peaks out, I would probably say about 10-12 seconds into it, and then it's kind of like a slow descent after that. So doesn't hit you hard, nice consistency, and excellent flavor. So yeah, great. And honestly, right now it's probably down to 60-65%, maybe a little bit below that. The only thing that I actually have that still kind of has like that burn from the capsaicin would be like the front tip of my tongue right there. Other than that, that's it. The back of my throat and the overall rest of the mouth, it's down less than 50%. So if it wasn't just for that burning of the tongue there, I'd be below 50%. But yeah, great pepper, great flavor. And if you're able to find one of these and get one of these, try it out. Very nice pepper. But with that, I want to thank you very much for watching the channel. If you enjoyed what you've seen here today, please subscribe to the channel. It does help me out greatly. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I am more happy to answer any questions or anything that you have. But with that, you can follow me on a couple of my social medias up here, or you can actually head to my website down below. There I'm going to sell seeds out of my garden this year once they all become available. And I do sell seasonings and spices that I have handmade from my peppers themselves too. But with that, I want to say thank you all very much, and you have yourself an enjoyable day.